The Acrobat Interface. All right, there's a lot to show you here. The Acrobat Interface is kind of deceiving because it may not look like there's a whole lot going on inside Acrobat, but there's a lot that is actually happening behind icons, inside window panes, buried inside navigation menus, and so on. There's a whole lot to show you here. I think what I'll wind up doing is in this exercise, I'll give you the bird's eye view of the Acrobat Interface, the Acrobat Interface from 30,000 feet. And then in the upcoming exercises, we'll get into some more specific areas of the Acrobat Interface. I hope that sounds good. So let's get the easy stuff out of the way first, and then we'll get into some good stuff. Running right across the top of the screen, of course, we have the Acrobat title bar. So we always know what PDF file we're currently working on. That's pretty easy stuff. Beneath that, we have, of course, the menu bar running right across the top of the screen. There's a lot of familiar commands inside the menus. There's also lots of new commands inside the menus. What I'm not going to do is I'm not going to tour you through every single menu item and every single submenu item. We would be here until sometime next week. But you may want to familiarize yourself with the menus. And a lot of the commands that we see inside the menus, by the way, we're going to see in action later on. Okay? But as I say, you may want to familiarize yourself a little bit with the menu commands. Now, just beneath the main menu bar that we have there, we have the main toolbar beginning with Create over on the left-hand side. And on this toolbar, you'll see a lot of familiar icons, open and save and print, all this great stuff. And then you'll find some new icons there as well, which you may not be familiar with. Okay? Just beneath that guy, we have the navigation toolbar, or the navigation bar. This guy, as the name would imply, allows us to get around inside of our PDF, zooming in and out, getting around to different pages, and so on. Okay, and there's lots that I want to show you as far as that is concerned. All right, now over on the left-hand side, running vertically down the left-hand side, we have a series of icons. These guys are going to reveal various navigation panes. And there are many more navigation panes than we see here. There's lots of different navigation panes that allow us to adjust content inside of our PDFs, control navigation inside of our PDFs, and all that great stuff. All right, now last but not least, before we finish things off and move on, I want to show you a set of window panes over on the right-hand side of the screen. Towards the top right, you'll see Tools, Sign, and Comment. If you click on these guys, then they'll reveal a right-hand window pane. So this is my Tools window pane. Then I have the Sign window pane, and then the Comment window pane as well. Okay, so 3 window panes there on the right-hand side. By the way, these 3 options here are toggles. So if I want to close out of Tools, I can click back on Tools to collapse down the Tools window pane. So once again, if I'm on Tools and he's active, see how he's kind of grayed out there? Then I can click back on him to close him out. Same goes with Sign. I could click on Sign and then click on Sign one more time to close the Sign panel. All right, so there you go. There's the Acrobat Interface, at least the 5-cent tour of the Acrobat Interface. Now, let's take a closer look at some of the more specific areas of the interface.